Hey guys, this video is kind of a blast from the past for me. It's definitely a trip down some nostalgia road. Pretty special, in fact, for me, because as a kid, we were pretty poor, and the radio control cars that we would get, unfortunately, they had wires connected to them, and even as a kid, I knew that sucked. I didn't like following the car everywhere I went with a dumb wire and everything. And even when we got one that didn't have a wire, it could only go forward, or it could go, and you go to turn, and like you can't steer it to right to left. In order to steer it, you had to go in reverse, and it would go one direction. So it would like steer to the right, and then you could steer it that way. It was dumb. So this was actually the very first RC car that I ever received. New Bright. We all know it's pretty much junk, but it was the very first RC that I can remember receiving around probably 1995. That was full function. I could go in forward and reverse, and I could go left and right, and that's kind of crazy to think we would just assume that all of that, we just take all of that for granted. But in the past, it just, if you were dealing with cheap RCs and stuff, you just didn't have that. In addition, where we lived, if it wasn't sold at Walmart, then it didn't exist. Like, we really did not know of really much of anything else. That we just assumed that something that would be sold at the department stores would be kind of all there was. This was the baddest thing, ever. So it was probably around 1995 that I received this. And I can remember about 3 years later when I was in college, and mine was actually blue. I can remember taking this all over campus, and I would take that little 6-volt battery and go through campus everywhere. I love this car. I was fortunate to find a seller on eBay that had one absolutely brand new. And I did not film the unboxing of this. Maybe I should have, but I was just too excited to get into it. I just kind of want to show you pretty much how it came, You, of course, had, everything was packaged in styrofoam. They ordered this from some sort of Smithsonian catalog. Okay, Smithsonian catalog, red VW model. Okay, it's pretty cool. This is just a brief look at the box. And you can see that it would come with this charger, this battery, and that 9-volt battery. Well, the seller stated that this car was brand new and actually had never been opened. They had received it for Christmas. And, they weren't lying. Because when, I haven't opened that piece of tape, but in there, right in there, I don't know if you can tell, but you can see a corroded 9-volt battery. Yeah, that's the original battery that was just left in there. And so after seeing that, and unfortunately it was encased in styrofoam, so it didn't hurt any other components. After seeing that, you don't really have too high hopes of having anything else work. So I went ahead and put a 9-volt battery into the remote, and of course the battery goes right in here, and I went ahead and put this thing on charge. Let's go see. All right, now this battery is 25 years old. 25. So I don't really have any high expectations for it to actually work, It's 25 years old. Let me set the camera down real quick while I get this battery out. All right, so again, this battery is 25 years old. We've got the power. Get that to on. Check this out. Oh my God. 25 years old. I need to clean my floor. Boom. Look at that. Now granted, battery's kind of dead, but it still needs to charge. But for it to be able to do anything, 25 years, guys, and it's sat in a box, brand new. Yeah, the battery's actually only been charging for about 5 minutes. So for it to be able to do anything is crazy. So again, very neat little car. It actually is the very first car that pretty much ignited a love for RC. I will take this out, share it with my son one day. We'll have some fun with it. But for the most part, I'll try to baby it. And yeah, but I hope you guys enjoy.